Wednesday's maths lesson, and the date is 15th, so it's 15-07-2020. And today we're going to be doing capacity, but in story sums. So we need to practice doing our story sums. So story sums has 3 steps. Do we remember what the 3 steps are? Step 1, make a sum or draw a picture of your sum. Step 2, work out your sum. And step 3, write an answer sentence. So it's very important to remember those 3 steps. So let's have a quick look at what the video has to say about story sums.
Hi everyone. Today we're going to look at word problems with multiplication stories. So let's take a look at the problem we have below. There are 6 flowers and each flower has 6 petals. How many petals are there in total? So these are the flowers here, and we want to find out how many petals each one of these flowers has. So we're going to circle the important words. Whenever we have a word problem, we should try to circle or notice the important numbers. So 6 flowers, and each flower has 6 petals. And we know the question is the total that we want to find out. So what I can do is make a multiplication story. So I have 6 flowers times 6 petals, because each of these has 6 petals on them. And when I multiply that together, I get 36. And if I were to count all of these petals, I'm going to find that there are 36 petals. So that is how you use a multiplication story to solve a word problem.
Okay, boys and girls. So we've done word sums, but only with plus and minus. So this is something new to think about, using times tables in your story sums. So what you need for today is your whiteboard and a whiteboard marker, your Quad Maths book, a pencil, and your Maths Brains on. So let's do some examples together. So here is my story. I had 5 glasses, and they each had 1 liter of juice in each jug. How much juice did I have in total? So remember, step 1 says you make a sum or draw a picture, but you need to look in your story for the special words that we have to find. So I have 5 glasses and I have 1 liter. Now, how we know that this is a times table sum or a multiplication sum is that we are talking about glasses and we're talking about liters and something that goes into those glasses. So the same with the flowers and the petal. We had 6 flowers and we had 6 petals. So it was 2 different things. Then we know that it's multiplication, because when we have done plus and minus, it's always been I had 10 glasses and I drank 10 glasses. How many are left? Those were the same things. But multiplication is comparing the groups of glasses with how much is inside. So you can draw a picture. So there's 1 glass with 1 liter, 2 second glass with a liter, 3 glasses with a liter, 4 glasses with a liter, and 5 glasses with a liter. And that brings, you can either say 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, or you can say 5 times 1. It's the same sum, but it's just quicker to use the timesing instead of keep adding numbers. So you're drawing your picture will show you that it's multiplication, because I have my glasses, and what is inside those glasses is what we're working out. So it tells us that it is groups of liters. Okay, the glasses are our groups and inside is our liters. So then step 2 says that you are going to work your sum out. So you can either plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 5 liters. And very important, always put your liters so I know what you're working out. And then you're going to work out 5 times 1. Alright, so 5 groups and then just times it by 1 is 5 liters. And the third step is write an answer sentence. And the question was, how much juice did I have in total? I had 5 liters of juice. Okay, so very easy. Just the important things to remember when we are working with multiplication or times in story sums is that there are 2 different objects in the story. So like I said, in this one there was glasses and there was juice. Alright, so it's always easier to draw a picture because then you can see my glasses are my groups and what is inside my groups is what I'm counting in. And that will be able to help you to write your sum, your multiplication sum. Okay, so your work for today. In your Quad Maths book, you're going to answer these story sums. You're going to write today's date and heading, which is the 15-07-2020. Underline it, and your heading is story sums. And these are your story sums that you are going to answer in your Quad Maths books. And I have to see all 3 steps. So first drawing your picture or writing your sum, working your sum out, and then writing an answer sentence. So the first one says, Sally has 6 containers in her kitchen. Each container holds 2 liters. How many liters will the container hold altogether? So again, boys and girls, this is talking about containers and liters, just like my glasses and my liters. So think about what kind of sum it is. Number 2, Ben had a paddling pool that held 58 liters of water. When he splashed, 19 liters came out. How many liters are in the paddling pool now? So this is not talking about different things. We are just talking about water in his pool. And he splashed it. So is this a plus or is this a minus sum? And remember, if it's big numbers and it's a plus and minus sum, we need to do working out in soldier methods. Tens and ones. Number 3. When Tanaka had a bath, he started with 12 liters of water. He then added 14 liters. How much water is in Tanaka's bath now? And the special word? Added. So what does that tell us to do? Number 4. Ryan drank 3 liters of water in 1 week. How many liters did he drink in 3 weeks? So boys and girls, again, we have liters of water and we have 3 weeks. 2 different things. So just like number 1, containers and liters, now we've got liters and weeks. So think about what kind of sum is it. Is it a plus, minus, or is it a times sum? 2 different things tell us that it is a multiplication sum, a times sum. Okay, so take a deep breath. Going to write your 3 steps neatly and nicely, and then send a picture of your work to your teachers, or if you're at school, your teachers will come have a look at your work. The best way to get good at story sums is to practice. Just like if you wanted to be the best football player, you need to practice. We need to practice story sums. Have a super day, grade 2s, and I will speak to you tomorrow.